반가운 POB입니다. 오늘은 처음으로 한국어로 영상을 찍게 되었습니다. I've kind of mentioned it off and on my TikTok if you've seen those videos, but I haven't really went into depth about how I study currently, considering that I've been studying by myself since October or November of last year. I have not practiced speaking as much, so that's the part that I really want to improve on. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video showing my routine, sharing tips, things like that. So let's get into it. I wanted to try to fill this out without looking up the words, just to see if I could guess, because I do know some of the words but not all of them. I'm going to take all of these words and translate them down here and make corrections on this. Also try to write like a little diary entry for my tutor to look over. For my lesson tomorrow, I wrote a diary entry about last Tuesday because I had watched the Deadpool movie and I went to a concert. But I really like to write these and show it to my tutor because she can really critique little details, so that's been very helpful.
She used to. Do you remember this necklace? 목걸이. Wearing this necklace and then.
이 가방은 비싼 브랜드인데 어떻게 사게 샀어요? 쿠폰에다
잘했어요. For your homework, you're gonna do number 2? 2번? Wait, I need to tell you. 잠시만. 목요일에 제가 수업을 못할 것 같아요. 그래서 제가 리스케줄 할게요. Good night.
Bye-bye. Okay, my lesson starts in 15 minutes. I need to clean my room and I do need to do my homework, so I'm gonna try to do that in 15 minutes. Let's go.
No, you have a lot of things to do.
네, 맞아요.
맞아. What else? 어떤 거 가고 싶어요?
How do you say? Applying to jobs.
네. 어디예요?
몰라요.
몰라요.
Yeah.
나중에 일하면 시간 없어요. We should enjoy our life.
네,
right?
맞아요. I started studying Korean in the end of 2020, right after I got into K-pop. And when I was in high school and middle school, I was learning Spanish, and I really enjoy learning languages. So honestly, it just made sense for me to learn a language of the culture that I was really getting into. I watched like a 30-minute video, 20-minute video of Hangul and just showing how to write it and how they sound. So for a bit, I was just practicing my writing, practicing the sounds of the alphabet. And then as time went on, I started to download some apps. I got like Duolingo. I got the app called Drops, which I do like a lot for learning vocabulary. So going into 2021, I was learning pretty casually. I wasn't like trying to hit a certain goal. So I was just kind of consuming whatever I could here and there. And then in fall of 2021, I enrolled into my college's Korean class, the first level. That's when I like actually was starting to learn things in a more intentional and fast-paced kind of way. Because obviously we had a textbook, we were learning vocabulary very often. Yeah, that's where I learned like real grammar, because I hadn't really taught myself any of that. It was right before the fall of 2022 term started that I actually started doing online lessons. I used the website Preply or Preply, however you pronounce it, and I still use it to this day. It was really fun just being able to talk to a native Korean. The specific tutor that I had at that time structured her lessons around like K-pop and K-dramas, so it obviously made it very interesting to me as well. And I think I met with her like once a week or so, and then I was taking my second year Korean class. It was a really nice combination, so I kept that up for the rest of that school year. I think in the beginning or middle of 2023 I switched my tutor. The one that I had before, I feel like I kind of accomplished what I could with how she taught. I wanted to just get more reps in speaking, so I found a new tutor, which is the one that I still have today. I feel like it's just a much better fit for me at the moment. We practice a lot of speaking. We talk a lot about culture and kind of everyday life in Korea, I guess. Fall 2023 starts. I enrolled into the third level Korean class. I think I was in the class for like a month and then I left. Just realized that I did not have time for it with all the other stuff I was trying to do. I was trying to graduate. So then basically from fall of 2023 till now, I've been self-studying. It's mostly vocabulary that I need to learn so I can talk about the things that I want to talk about. I have my huge list of tips and things like that. If there's one thing for a beginner, I would say don't spend money on textbooks, at least not right away. I think if you put money into something before you have the proper skills to like fully do it, you might get frustrated. You should invest your time into it first, get into it, kind of learn the ropes, and then you can invest your money. I never paid money for books or apps or anything until I started taking my college course. And even then, I think I only bought one subscription to an app, which was the Toida app. I do recommend that one. But another beginner's tip, find a place where you can comfortably talk out loud to yourself. Because if you don't have anyone to speak with, you're gonna have to talk to yourself. Implementing speaking early on will change the game. I promise. I promise. For a general tip, make your studying fun. Pick something that you like to watch and just really hone in on how those people speak, what they're talking about, and then you kind of get immersed in a world that you already enjoy, but from a different part of the world. For example, lately I've been trying to learn more about the Korean journaling community on YouTube. I can hear them talk about the things that they're doing. I might not understand word for word, but I can make the connections and I can eventually build the vocabulary to talk about this thing that I like because I'm immersing myself in that space. But yeah, all the things that I said come from my personal experience. Obviously not everyone's experience is going to be the same. So if you have other questions, let me know, or other tips and things like that. But yeah, I think this concludes this video. So I hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time. Bye bye.